What's up YouTube, Redbeard's Garage, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Coleman DT200 drift trike.
Oh yeah!
This is the biggest single item we've ever got at Redbeard's Garage to date. In the mail, that is. This is the Coleman DT200. This is their drift trike with a 196cc engine on it with a clutch. These things look freaking awesome. I've been looking at them for a while, and we got this from Coleman Powersports USA. So we're gonna rip this box open and assemble this thing so we can go do some skids. It's like Christmas. Wait till you see how they package this under the cardboard. Look at that. This is a ton of flat stock and angle iron. Everything's bolted together. I did not expect this. When I had bought the Coleman CT200U, it came off Amazon. It was in just a cardboard box. I think it may have had a pallet under it, but nothing like this thing. This is on a whole nother level. And I'm definitely going to be keeping this frame to cut apart and use for metal in the garage. So Coleman will be helping us build mini bikes and go-karts for a long time. A ton of 10mm bolts to take off. So I'm going to get to zipping these things off and get to the good stuff inside. This thing is the perfect size to make a go-kart trailer out of. And remember, we have two of them. So what I can do is fully weld this out. We can put some wheels on it, put a hitch on it, and we can make a sweet trailer for the Super Scoot, as well as for one of these drift trikes to pull behind the 670. That's what I'm gonna do with these. Awesome packing. So after taking a ton of angle iron off and a bunch of bolts, we're ready to pull off the plastic and finally see this thing. So this thing looks awesome. First impressions looking in the box, it's sweet. It looks like the pipe is super thick metal, and also it's got the same 196cc engine as the Coleman mini bikes. That is the Coleman CT200U and CT200U EX. Awesome little power plant, pretty much the same thing as your normal go-kart engine, which is a Predator 212. You're going to get about the same amount of power out of this. They're almost exact replicas. Only different is that the Coleman CT200Us and EXs, and most likely this engine is going to have that 5/8 shaft. They did that so they could put a better quality clutch with some needle bearings in it. So that clutch is going to last you quite a while longer than your standard go-kart clutch. Looks like they give you also a nylon type bungee cord as well, which can also come in handy when you're messing with go-karts. Pretty cool strap. We could use that when we're going on woods ride to strap down our carry-ons. So once we get the top off, it looks like we're greeted by the actual backing behind the seat that holds the net. This we're gonna set aside and just keep picking through the pile. Seat is what we pull out next. Nice little bucket seat, bolstered a little bit to hold you in when you're ripping around the curve. So it looks like we have a few more bolts to take out before we can remove the front section of the drift trike. It comes pretty much pre-assembled. The only thing it looks like you have to do is bolt up the handlebars and also bolt the frame up right under the seat area. Everything else is good to go, so we should be riding this pretty quick. Looks like a box of hardware and other accessories for it. top and pretty much everything exposed and everything unbolted. I'm going to clean up my mess, clean some of this cardboard up, and put all this metal outside for now. And we're going to go ahead and lower the jack and set the drift trike off of it so we can get this frame out from under it and go ahead and assemble the two halves together. First, we're going to bolt the front half to the rear section by using these 6 M8 by 25 bolts and the lock washers and acorn nuts. Use a 6mm Allen wrench to bolt these together.
Silky beat.
Install the safety net hoop by using the 2 M8 by 30 bolts and lock nuts. Once we got that hoop bolted into place, we can now strap on the safety net. Install the handlebars by removing the M8 by 30 bolts with a 6mm Allen wrench and then replacing them once the bars are in place. I like to leave these a little loose until the seat's mounted so I can set on the drift trike and make sure I got them adjusted to my liking. Zip tie the brake line and kill switch wires out of harm's way. Install the seat by using the M6 bolts and lock nuts. The longer bolts and lock nuts are used on the rear of the seat. Bolt the foot pegs into place by using the 4 M8 by 20 bolts. Don't forget to put oil into the engine because it is shipped empty. I wanted to give you guys an unbiased opinion on this drift trike, and I am blown away at the quality of this thing. I thought when it came in the mail that it was going to be a cheap drift trike at $1,000 free shipping. How good a quality could it have been is what I was thinking, but I am blown away at how thick the metal is. I didn't know it had hydraulic front and rear disc brakes, which are amazing. You can initiate the slide with those rear brakes. I found myself never using the front brakes. Those rear brakes are crazy handy when getting used to drifting. Now this was my first time on a drift trike as well as Matthew's. It did take about 30 minutes to get it down pat, but once you do, I guarantee you are not going to want to get off these things. We actually had to. After 2.5 hours, we wore the sleeves completely out, and that's really due to how rough the asphalt was there at that parking lot. Make sure to go use the links in the description below to check these out on Amazon. They're $1,000 shipped, which is an amazing deal, and using those links do help the channel grow and us to be able to do some crazy stuff for you guys. Of course, Go Power Sports has already sent us a box of good stuff to throw on these drift trikes. Can't wait to make them a little bit louder, a little bit faster, because I did feel like I wanted a little bit more power for the size guy I am, and these things handled my weight completely fine. You're going to be blown away with the quality of these drift trikes. Guys, we are running a pre-sale starting November 1st on these new shirts that you see on screen now, the new Goose It line of shirts. I think you guys will like them. We'll also be having stickers come out as well that you can throw on your go-karts and mini bikes or your vehicle. So go help out the channel by checking out that pre-order and ordering yourself an awesome shirt. They're awesome quality, and Strange Planet is killing it with the designs, helping us out building this merchandise store for you guys. Guys, stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of drift triking coming on the channel. A lot of parts going to be thrown on these things to make them even better. And I'm so happy Coleman came out with these for the low price that they are. So make sure to check out those links in the description below. Help the channel out by buying you a Goose It shirt. And guys, I'll see you on the next one. Redbeard's Garage is powered by GoPowersports.com. Go Power Sports has a huge amount of awesome go-kart and mini bike parts, and when making your purchase, use the Redbeard discount code in the upper right hand corner of your shopping cart to grab yourself a sweet deal. Help support our channel with some merch by going to rbgcarts.com. We have shirts, stickers, and hats, and we're adding new designs all the time. Hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on so you'll never miss another episode, and go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest to stay up to date with the channel. Guys, always come back to Redbeard's Garage. I'm out.